What's good, fam? It's your boy Dwayne on Blaze. You know the name, you know the face, you know the time, you know the place. And today I'm back again with a brand new react. Matter of fact, guys, yo, I feel like I've been gone for so long, but I've only missed one day. You know what I'm saying? It's become like second nature to be here every day, entertain y'all. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going relax. I'm going to be reacting to a video by The Truth Is. Now, this is a channel I've watched for a long time. I love conspiracies. Okay, I love conspiracies and truth. The Truth Is always has conspiracies about the music industry, Hollywood, and all those type of things. I love those. So today I thought I'd get into one of these because it kind of relates to my fellow people. Okay, so this video is exposing the biggest puppets in Afrobeats. All right, so we want to see that because, as you guys know, Afrobeats has exploded in recent years. It's one of the biggest genres in the world right now, you know, alongside Amapiano closely following and trying to take its spot. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's see what conspiracies lie ahead. Let's try crack them, uncover them.
In the last few years, Afrobeats has been on a massive rise thanks to artists like Davido, WIZ and BURNA Boy. All artists who have successfully managed to cross over into not only a US market, but an international market as well.
Don't forget TEMS now.
It is now one of the fastest growing genres of music in the world, and with the massive record labels fully invested in it, it would only get bigger. While the growth of the genre has been noticeable, something else that has been noticeable is that, like hip-hop, rock, and R&B, the top artists are using satanic occult imagery in their shows and music videos. Now, the question that some are asking, has the Afrobeat industry been infiltrated? Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome.
So I just want to say, first and foremost, when it comes to all these Afro megastars now, like you said, your WIZ kids, BURNA boys and whatnot, are they puppets? Are they now part of the Illuminati agenda? Are they part of the conspiracy now? You know, that's what a lot of people have been saying. Like, these guys have now sold their souls for fame, wealth, riches, and global success. Okay? Personally, I don't believe it. I believe my African people are good with God. We're right with the Lord. I don't believe we're into that stuff. Okay, yes, I know there's obviously, you know, Muti and things like that, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, like Sangomas, and hey, I know there's all sorts of things, guys, but I'm just saying, guys, I don't think we're part of the Illuminati type things. I just don't think they care about us that much, bro. You know? I don't know. That's just me.
Welcome to the Truth Is channel, where I drop new videos every other day exposing the truth. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about some of the biggest Afrobeat artists who have taken the oath. This is a video that was heavily requested by many of you for a long time. I want to give a shout out to AK for helping me with some of the research on this episode. If you guys want to thank him, head over to our official Discord server and let him know your gratitude. Now, let's get right into it.
Let's go.
In 2023, it was reported that Afrobeats was the fastest growing genre of music in the world. The massive artist BURNA Boy managed to set records when he became the first Afrobeat artist to fill up a stadium with over 60,000 fans. This was a...
I just want to say, bro, like, if anyone has managed to conquer the globe as an African artist in this day and age, it is BURNA Boy. And yo, I have a friend, one of my brothers, CZ Ray, and he always used to tell me, this is so long ago, this is back in like 2012, around there, maybe 2014. Like, he always used to tell me BURNA Boy is gonna be huge, BURNA Boy is gonna be huge. I never used to believe him. I always knew BURNA Boy was sick, I always knew he was dope, but I never ever thought it was going to be one of the biggest artists in the world. He always used to say that, even back then. And it's just crazy to see that come to fruition and to see BURNA Boy really out here, like, selling out arenas all over the world, bro. It's crazy, man. I'm so proud of how far African music has gone, bro. Like, I'm not in this race about, you know, or in this battle where people are like, oh no, it's Nigerians are winning, it's not South Africa, so we can't celebrate that. Bro, we're all Africans. We should all celebrate each other's victories. We should all help each other come up from our losses. We should all be in this together. Like that song from back in the day. We're all in this together. Yes, we know. Anytime, and you know. Okay, so yeah.
Defining moment for Afrobeats, as it was proving not only that it was big in Africa, but it was also big in other countries. Artists like Davido, BURNA, and WIZ have managed to land hit songs on US mainstream radio stations. This introduced the genre
Billboard
to a US
hits.
market, which led to many of these artists having a thriving career here in the US as well. But just like everything else that happens to see mainstream success, there is usually a hidden hand orchestrating it all. In just about all mainstream genres of music, we can find occult references and imagery all throughout. It doesn't
Like if there's one guy I wish I could be, it's WIZ, bro. WIZ just seems like he's been having just a great time in his life for
matter
the
what
past 10
genre of
years. It just started going. Like WIZ seems like he's just been having the time of his life, bro. For like 15 years straight, bro. You know? There's a time I almost met WIZ, which is crazy. You know, and at the time WIZ wasn't the WIZ he is today, bro. So I wasn't really like, I was just like, I'm not really trying to meet WIZ, bro. So I wasn't really pushing it. But I could have met WIZ back in the day, bro. Unfortunate, guys. Take all the opportunities that come your way, please.
Of music, we can find occult references and imagery all throughout. It doesn't matter what genre of music it is. Country music, hip-hop, R&B, rock, you name it. The Freemasons have invested in it and taken it over. This is no different when it comes to Afrobeats. And in today's episode, I will show a few examples of artists who have took the oath in order to cross over to that mainstream level.
This is why I like watching this channel. Just a quick sidebar. Because I always feel like when I first started watching The Truth Is, it was always because he would talk about my favorite artists and try and pin them to like the occult and pin them to Illuminati and the Masons and all this. And I always wanted to see, okay, what are your facts? Because I wanted to disprove. I wanted to call out his bullshit. No, that's wrong. And this guy would always hit me with facts, which I couldn't deny. I was like, okay, that could just be acting, but at the same time, why would they do that? Like, why? What's the need? So, yeah. Anyway, I thought you would like to know why I like these videos.
First artist we're going to be talking about is Rema. Rema is a Nigerian Afrobeat artist who first saw a bit of success when he uploaded a video of himself to Instagram freestyling to Gucci Gang back in 2018. This freestyle would end up getting the attention of Afro pop executive D Prince, who would fly.
I just want to say, you know, some niggas come up is so simple, bro. Nigga just drop a freestyle online and blow up, bro. Other niggas been grinding for years, bro. Years, like Burna Boy. Burna been grinding for years. Then you get Rema here. Just drop a freestyle, it's lit, bro. Alright, come on, dude.
Rema out to sign a record deal. Rema would end up signing a deal with Johnson/Marvin Records and get to work on his debut project, Rema. He would go on to drop his debut album not long after getting signed, with his breakout single Diambi getting him some success. The hype from the song managed to get the attention of Drake, who co-signed them back in 2020. Even
Drake knows everybody, bro. Drake knows everybody on the come up. If you're on the come up, just know Drake knows you, bro.
Claiming they had a song together, which I couldn't seem to find. While the song sparked his career in Africa, it wasn't until he dropped his massive hit song Calm Down that he
Calm Down was the biggest thing ever. Calm Down was one of the biggest African songs in the past 5 years, bro. Out of Africa, Calm Down was huge, bruh. Like, I couldn't believe it. I hated the song when I first heard it. It played so much on radio and everywhere I went that I ended up loving that song, bro.
became an international star. Rema dropped Calm Down back in 2022, and it took his career to new heights. The song was all over social media, being used in videos like these. You couldn't escape this song in 2022 and even 2023, as every other video on social media featured it. This led to the song accumulating hundreds of millions of plays in a short span, making it one of the biggest songs of 2022. The song got so big that eventually Selena Gomez would reach out to Rema and get on a remix version that blew up even bigger. His original...
I just want to say, what business does Selena Gomez have on the song? Selena Gomez, really? Selena Gomez, bro. Like, there could have been a plethora of other artists. I have no hate against Selena, but it's just like, bro, Selena Gomez, really? On flipping Calm Down. Go, 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 go. Baby, can you give me a mama, 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 oh, oh, oh.
The new song got over 500 million plays, with the remix getting a further 800 million plays. This song made Rema one of the biggest Afrobeat artists in the world. He went from uploading a freestyle to Instagram to becoming one of the biggest Afrobeats artists out. Just like that, he got a shout out from Drake and managed to tour the world. Rema sure is one lucky man to get randomly discovered on Instagram by a music executive.
Some people just have it like that, but at the same time, sometimes that's not the real story. That's the story they want us to know, right? A lot of the times it's a lot deeper than that. A lot more happened than the man just dropped a freestyle online and blew up. Nah, I guarantee you there's more behind that, or there's more to that.
Story sounds quite similar to the industry plant Ice Spice. Ice Spice was discovered and signed before she dropped her song Munch, which blew up on social media. Rema's career story reeks of an industry plant, and once we see the imagery he has been using, it only becomes more obvious he is a Masonic puppet.
Isn't this Tyler's boyfriend? I mean, yeah. Or at some point, Rema was dating Tyler. I don't remember when, but yeah.
Many occasions, like many other Masonic puppets, we can find Rema doing the one-eye symbolism, showing he took the Masonic oath. In this photo, we can...
I just want to say quickly that this one-eye symbol thing, I always used to say, come on, he could have just been covering his eye. But I've never in my life just decided to cover my eye in my photo, in a photo I've taken. I've never just said, I'm gonna do some shit like this. I've never said that. I've never done that. I've never, ever, ever. So that's what makes me think this could be true.
You can see Rema covering one of his eyes. They also use the one-eye symbolism in this music video here, as they show the camera zoom into Rema's eye and show him in hell with flames all around him. On top of this obvious Masonic imagery, there is this album cover that many...
Soul is burning. What do they say? The eyes are the key to your soul. Or something like that. And then it showed him, the camera zooming into his eye, basically into his soul, and his soul is burning in hell. Yo, guys, Rema, why did you take the oath, my boy? No.
He called out as demonic. On the album cover, we can see an upside-down church burning with demons rising. Rema also went and got this image made into a chain that he proudly wears everywhere. He is literally walking around wearing...
Bro, but how do you know that's a church, bro? How? Oh, is that the cross? You see, this is why, bro. This is why. I would have never at the beginning of this video thought that Rema was part of this nonsense. But then this guy just comes with the facts. He comes with, like, why would you be wearing... I would never wear that. Even if I wasn't a Christian. Why am I wearing a chain with a burning church? Why? Why? That just seems wrong, bro.
A burning church on his neck as some sort of trophy. This chain actually got one of his performances banned in Ethiopia after those in the country felt that the chain was demonic.
It is
which
demonic.
Obviously it is. A burning church is
burning
an
church upside down.
Is looked at as a symbolic
That's
house
crazy.
of God. Essentially, Rema is wearing a chain that pictures the burning house of the Lord. On top of that, Rema also has been called out for his over-the-top sold-out satanic performance at the O2 Arena in London that took place last year in November. In front of a massive crowd, Rema was entering the stage on a fiery horse that is an obvious reference to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Rema is riding a black horse, which represents famine. At one point in the performance, Rema is doing an open ritual where he can even be heard chanting. We see dancers start ritually chanting and circulating Rema as he sits on the burning black horse.
But guys, when it comes to this, a lot of people say, but this is artsy, it's creativity, it's, you know, expression, you know what I'm saying? How do you guys feel? Like when artists like Doja Cat was also doing the whole satanic thing with her last album. Like, do you guys feel like that's just a marketing thing, or that's actually like how they're moving out here, like moving crazy and shady? Aibo, you see, and I also don't understand, like, our Playboy Carti and those guys, they be doing this type of shit, bro, and screaming. Remember when Playboy Carti was just screaming, bro, at his performance, bro? Like, that's when I was like, nah. Satan is alive now, bro. Like, how is a nigga just scream? Wow! Like, what is that, bro? Why would you do that? Like, there's no need for you to be screaming at the top of your lungs, bro. There's no need. That's not music. That doesn't sound nice. That's not a good feeling. That's not energy. That's nonsense, bro. That's nonsense, dog. Stop it. Get some help.
Like many other stars, he was performing a ritual for his massive audience to be a part of. Many people called this out as satanic as the symbolism was over the top. It's obvious that Rema's a Masonic industry plant who they have put in place to push the Masonic agenda. Rema, like many other Masonic puppets, denies being an occultist, as he was quoted saying, "As I evolve, my execution will evolve unapologetically." Please know your artist. It is why I do interviews, and that Illuminati talk is trash.
It's trash.
I work too hard to create art for you guys, to give the glory to some diabolical S. Get it now. Jesus is king. In this
Okay, Jesus is king.
post,
Amen.
Rema denies the rumors like all the rest of the puppets, but the imagery speaks for itself. He is saying all this while wearing a
Actions speak louder than words, kids.
burning church as a chain. He wants us to believe he is a follower of Christ. Many of these puppets use Christ to deceive his followers, just like we saw with Kanye. They are all wolves in sheep's clothing, pretending to be with Christ while guiding his people away. None of this imagery goes with the teachings of Christ. This is all related to the occult. Rema is one of the artists that proves the Masonic order has hijacked the Afrobeat genre. The next artist we're going to be talking about is Asake. Asake is an artist from Nigeria who started seeing success back in 2022 with his single Mr. Money. The song got the attention of artist Alamide, who signed him to his record label. Not long after, Asake was topping charts and dropping massive hit songs. This would lead to Asake signing a deal with Empire Distribution. He, just like Rema, openly shows he took the Masonic oath. Photo after photo, we can see him showing his alliance. In this photo, we can see him placing one hand over his eye, doing the Masonic one-eye pose. In this photo, we can see him throwing up the 666 hand gesture. Also in this photo, he can be seen throwing up the Masonic horns hand gesture. He also has this Masonic hand gesture tattooed on his neck. In this photo, he also can be seen doing the Masonic
no, guys, they're all Illuminati.
As you can see, he can be seen with one foot pointing forward, with the other foot pointing.
Okay, now this is a reach, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, this is a reach, bro. Like, you gonna tell me a nigga standing in an Illuminati pose? That's an Illuminati pose. Think I'm sure I've stood like this and not noticed. Like, nah, come on, bruh.
No way. This is actually a secret Masonic pose used to secretly show their alliance to the Royal Ark Masonic sector.
Nigga looks so
has some very interesting
there.
imagery in his music video for Bandana, as he can be seen in a church surrounded by black goats. Goats are obvious reference to Baphomet, the horned beast the music industry worships. He even performed with these black goats on stage, openly showing his praise to Baphomet. What's interesting is that right as his career was taking off in 2022, an incident happened at his London concert that led to 2 people passing.
Then I say Astroworld Part 2. First was Burna Boy. Now it's Asake. Oh, was it Burna Boy or was it Rema? I can't even remember, but anyway.
His show caused a stampede and led to a security guard and a fan being crushed. For some reason, this often seems to happen with artists who sold out, like we saw with Travis Scott, Diddy, and even Ariana Grande. It's obvious. Asake made the same deal.
Diddy, bro. Which crowds are going crazy for Diddy in 2024, bro? No hate to Diddy, but I just haven't seen people go crazy for Diddy like that, unless they're trying to sue him. That's the only type of craziness headed Diddy's way.
Many artists made to get on in the industry. He was even quoted saying on his social media accounts, Mr. Money with the vibe to the devil says my name. He knows he's an agent of Lucifer. He sold his soul in order to have the world, just like the next artist we're going to be talking about, WIZ. WIZ is a Nigerian Afrobeat artist who is considered to be one of the leaders in the Afrobeat genre. He has been in the industry since 2011, considered a legend in the space.
Yeah, WIZ been grinding, and I think it was the time I almost met him was 2013. Yeah, 2013. So he was still early in his days, bro. And I would say it's only around like 2015, 16 did WIZ really start blowing up. Or at least that's how I remember it.
He dropped several songs that were successful in Africa, but it wasn't until he was featured on Drake's hit song One Dance that WIZ saw international success. This Drake cosign put him on another level, but we know what a Drake cosign truly costs. It's obvious that WIZ, like the rest mentioned in this video, is another Masonic puppet who took the oath.
WIZ,
just like the other artists mentioned, WIZ can be seen showing his Masonic alliance with the one-eye symbolism. In this photo, he can be seen placing one hand over one of his eyes, like the rest of the puppets we have mentioned. While in this one, he
Yeah, and it is a strange thing because all the symbols these artists do is symbols I would just never do. I've never posed for a photo like that. Like, I've never done that. Who does? I've never even seen anyone on Facebook do that. I've never seen any of my friends be like, you know? Like, I have seen people do the devil horns one. I think that's one culturally has been around for a long time, and rock and roll, and some hip hop niggas do that shit. I don't know. But yeah, I've never done this shit, and I've never just covered my eye in a photo and be like, oh wow, I've never done any of this, so that's why I say it could be
Can also
Illuminati.
be seen doing the Masonic pyramid gesture that refers to the Eye of Horus the Masons love so much. In this performance, WIZ can be seen performing in front of a giant eye. We all know exactly what this refers to, the Masonic all-seeing eye symbolism. We can also find Masonic imagery from the top two Afrobeat artists, Davido and BURNA, as both of them routinely use Masonic symbolism. Who could be routinely seen doing the one-eye symbolism pose, strangely lost a child right as his career was on the rise.
That is
Many
true.
pointed to this as odd and thought it could be connected to his rise. While I
Well, to be fair, people die every day, guys. Come now, come now. But you know, he did lose a child, and he didn't. Like, I don't know what he personally went through, but just from the outside looking in, he didn't look too bothered, bro. But again, I didn't pay close attention to Davido at that time. But I just didn't hear of anything of Davido. Was heartbroken. He's sad. It just seemed like he just carried on, bro. It was just like, it is what it is. It is what it is.
didn't find any proof of this, and I'm not saying it's connected. I would say I wouldn't be surprised, as the music industry is an evil place, with sacrifices being a normal part of it.
Eish,
One thing is for
damn it.
sure, Davido, just like BURNA, is just another Masonic puppet being used to push the agenda. BURNA, just like Davido, can be seen doing the one-eye symbolism, showing his Masonic alliance as well. There is a reason why he is considered to be the biggest Afrobeat artist out, because he was chosen. In this photo, we can see BURNA wearing black wings, which is an obvious reference to the fallen one Lucifer. Lucifer is a fallen angel.
But couldn't all these things be coincidences? Like, just maybe that just looks like some cool artsy shit, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be Illuminati. Like, that just looks cool, you know? But at the same time, let me not be naive, you know, because you never know.
Often depicted with black wings, just like BURNA is depicted in this photo. It's not hard to see that the same satanic occult imagery being pushed in hip-hop and other popular genres of music is also being pushed through the Afrobeat industry as they...
And I just also want to say, bro, you realize they call this art and this is creativity, but why do they never do something that looks like some godly influence, some Jesus King type shit, bro? Like, why aren't they doing that, bro? Why aren't they like, well, they never do that, bro. It's always gotta be some satanic devil shit, bro. Always, bro. That's always, oh, it's art. But when it comes to doing like things that are godly and things that reflect the grace and the love of Jesus, no, that's weird. That's whack. No, that's not art. That's weird. You see, so that's why I'm just like, you know, it seems like all this devil shit is always cool. But when it comes to doing some heavenly things, it's not the same, bro. People never do that and call it art.
of music is also being pushed through the Afrobeat industry as they enter the mainstream market. This is because the Masons always have their hands in everything that reaches the masses. These were only a few of the artists that sold out, but while I was researching, I found many more like this guy who literally has photos displaying his Masonic ring. If you guys want to see a part 2 exposing more Afrobeat artists, comment part 2 below. And also let me know of any other artists you think I should look into.
Tyler!
That's it for this video. But before you
Tyler,
guys
you
go,
next.
make sure to like, comment, and share this video so that it would be recommended to others. I want to thank you all for watching.
Okay, alright, whatever, man. So, I just want to say off the bats, yeah, after this video, I'm a bit more convinced, I won't lie. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Do I think they are higher ups controlling the music industry? Yes. Do I think these guys sold their soul? I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Because really, at the end of the day, all he showed us mostly was imagery. And to an extent, bro, imagery is not always the real thing. You know, people flex an image on Instagram all the time, but they're not living like that. You know, they flexing Lambos, Rolls Royces, doing all this, but they don't actually live like that. So image, I don't know. I might need a little more proof. You know what I'm saying? But I do see, you know, my eyebrows are a bit raised as to some of the things that they're doing. But yeah, man, at the end of the day, guys, to each his own. If that's what they want to do for their success, that's what they want to do. I'm a man of God. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna pray for my day. Okay, I'll pray for my day to come. Other than that, guys, it's been your boy WIZ on Blaze. Let me know down below, how do you feel and who do you think has sold their soul for the fame and riches from South Africa? Yeah, Tyler, guys, Tyler, let me know, do you guys think Tyler is also part of this industry agenda, or do you feel as if she's just the one that slipped through the cracks? I don't know, because she also seems a bit very juiced up in the music industry, you know. And my phone is ringing, so I'm going to go now. Appreciate y'all. Danko. Yeah. Keep the operation going. RIP Ricky.